Well. Welcome back to Movie Fanatics. Episode.
No this time.
Yeah. I forgot to play it. Oh no. That's fine. We'll survive. We'll survive.
Yeah.
But yeah, episode 21. Thank you to everybody that clicked on last week's episode for game night. That was a ton of fun. Had a blast doing that stream. But as Ethan says in the chat, we're back to the old grind. So
Yep.
back to movie news.
Back to movie news. So you guys could get the latest movie news on what's coming up and movies that are in development.
Yes, sir. And of course, you guys know my co-host. He needs no introduction. He's always here. Yes. What's up?
Doing good. It's been a hot ass day here in New York. It felt like 100. If we got up to 100 degrees here today, feeling like 100 degrees.
It was like, at first this morning, it was like really humid out, but then it's like really cooled down a little bit. So that's good.
It's going to feel like that tomorrow here as well.
Oh boy. But it's supposed to rain it's supposed to rain hard for me tomorrow. So
I have my AC going.
There you go.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay. I know my AC could be loud though.
I can't hear it at all.
Okay, that's good.
But also we have a special guest down here. If you guys didn't notice, it's our good pal Jacob Hubbard. What's going on, man?
At this point, I don't even think I'm special anymore. I'm on here enough.
well, you're special because you do
special.
You do great movie reviews.
Oh, thanks.
and you got a haircut, which looks cool.
Thanks. Yeah, the reason why
detail.
The reason why is because where I live, it did break 100, and so I was like, it needs to go for the summer. So
yeah,
I just got a haircut like a month ago, and already I need another one.
Oh my god.
No, yeah. My hair grows back fast too.
Wow, we're starting this episode with a haircut talk.
Yeah, because the summer, it's hot.
It is hot.
Very, it is. So
I like how Old Restless in the chat says Jacob is special.
That's pretty funny. But anyways,
I'm just a guy that drinks water.
Look at this right here too. I think Luca's the only one that's drinking Sprite.
I'm drinking orange cream. I'm drinking an orange cream Coke.
Oh, different. Different.
No.
But anyways, let's dive right in to the weekend box office.
Yes.
So let's talk about this.
It was a pretty good weekend at the box office.
An interesting weekend, I would morally say.
Weekend at the box office.
Let's take a look here. So in first place with a 57% drop, still How to Train Your Dragon. I think it's already broken even. So
yeah.
We're definitely getting a sequel, for sure. We're definitely getting a sequel.
They announced it at CinemaCon. Yeah, they already announced it.
I know they already announced it, but like this is like flat out confirmed that we're definitely getting the sequel.
Now we're going to get a shot for shot of the second film in live action.
Probably more than likely, but hey, as long as Dean Dubois is doing it, that's really all I care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad for him. I'm not trying to mean this meanly. I wish he wasn't doing it.
I get that, but
like I'm glad he got to do his film, but like I because of my issues, I'd rather see a fresh new fate, like a director. I think that'd be kind of cool. Follow the story, but bring a new director. But either way, yeah, good for him. I bet he's happy again.
But like what Luke and me said in our review that we did, he knows these characters and he knows the story.
I mean, yeah, why not write it or produce it then? Why not give it to a Brad? Like, what would you do if they announced Brad Bird was doing How to Train Your Dragon 2? It's like, whoa.
Now that I'd be up for. Honestly, like Brad Bird would be like the perfect choice.
Because that's a guy who does animation well, and then he did the live action well. So like, I'd be like, hey, you can do this. So, but yeah, again, I have no problem with the director of How to Train Your Dragon. I thought he did a good job. You know, basically. I really want to know what the script was for this live action one because my God, it's the same one as the original.
It's literally the same thing.
Like he wrote the live action, but I want to know like what was different. What did you change like a sentence?
But All right, second place, 28 years later with a $30 million gross for domestic. Jacob, you want to talk about that for a second, my good sir?
Yeah, why didn't you post a review, bitch?
I'm going to be completely honest. My thoughts are still not like fully like confirmed yet for me. I'm very conflicted. Like, I would say like after first, I liked it, but I'm still so conflicted.
Like you have to give it another watch though.
I do, honestly.
I got a few harassments on Twitter and through YouTube. I very clearly said I will never call it a bad movie, but I will call it a disappointment.
Very disappointing. Like even then, like my brain is still not contemplating it like fully. Cause like it starts off as this like, you know, zombie survival film. It goes into this like gut-wrenching drama, and then it turns into this like Power Ranger fucking cartoon within like the last 10 minutes.
See,
that was stupid.
No, I agree, but like I don't want people to think like the last 5 minutes ruins the entire movie, because there's a lot of good in that movie.
There's a lot of good in it, yeah, for sure.
Good.
Like the acting, the zombie stuff was really good. Like and the cinematography for the most part, minus the editing, good. Like good. Like it was nice to see that Danny Boyle was bringing back like the old style of 28 Days Later. So like that was nice to see. But the editing, like I don't have a problem with the editing at all in the original film. I was about to get a fucking headache with that one. I was getting a headache.
Now, you're a big Danny Boyle fan, so I'm just asking, shouldn't you be more used to it since like you love like Trainspotting, which has that editing style? So shouldn't you be like, you appreciate it more than others, or did you just find it very just polarizing in this movie?
It was kind of like it kept happening. It was going like this like so much, like to a certain extent where I was actually starting to get a headache. Like it kind of just got to that point. I mean, I am used to that for sure with like, you know, like you said, Trainspotting in the original 28 Days Later. Like that's his style. Like, I mean, Slumdog Millionaire even does that.
Best Picture winner.
Great movie.
Yeah, great film. I mean,
overrated. I can't lie.
I disagree. I love Slumdog Millionaire.
I don't love it. I think it's a good story. I don't think it's really won Best Picture.
And it put Dev Patel on the map.
Yep. But I don't know. With the editing for 28 Years Later, I was getting sick. So, but again, but the reason why I haven't reviewed it, because my thoughts are not fully confirmed, and I was planning on going to go watch it again. So that way, like my thoughts like really can culminate, and I will give out a full review.
Yeah, like what you're saying, it's one of those movies you got to rewatch to like fully like say, oh, is it good? Is it a disappointment, or is it just blah? You know, meh. I think it's like, I'd say honestly at best, I think it's a good movie, but like there's so many things that are just going through my head right now about that movie that I can't fully grasp on, like personally speaking.
Fully grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
No, I mean, overall, like, it's a movie I'm glad people are liking, because, I mean, I didn't know this. I read it on Twitter today. So the Bone Temple comes out in January. It comes out in 28 weeks.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. I can't lie. But, yeah, it was a movie that, like, I mean, it did well. I know it made 30 million across the seas, so it's got like a 60 million worldwide currently. So it should make its money back. It should. But I don't know how the next one's going to do, because a lot of people are really polarizing. Because I've seen people say this is their favorite movie of the year. I've seen people say, like, this is the best movie of the year. This is something new and refreshing. And I'm like, you know what?
Agree with that?
No,
it's not nowhere. It's near my bottom of my list, honestly, right now.
Like, it's not even like saying that's like the best movie of the year, which I totally respect, but at the same time, it's like, what? No.
Again,
I don't get that.
It's people's opinion, but either way, for the box office conversation, it did well. I will say the projections were weird because it projected, I think, like 40 million at one point, and then it underperformed on Friday. So that's a little interesting. So I don't know, but I mean, either way, it's doing for what the movie is. It's doing pretty well, I would believe. So we're just going to see how it does long run, but I mean, honestly, these next couple weeks, it's got a battle. So
yeah, I mean, we got F1 this weekend, and then we got
Megan.
Yeah, Megan, and then the next week we got Jurassic World. So,
and then I know we have a topic for July, so July's we'll get to it. But either way, I think 28 years. I'm glad it did well. I'm glad people enjoyed it. But me personally, whew.
Yeah, and also kind of at the same time, there's things about the film that's just nagging at me to a point where I'm starting to like it less as time is going on. But again,
did you see it, Michael?
No, I have not seen the other films.
I mean,
you could watch this one without watching the other ones.
It stands fine on its own. So
it's its own film.
Yeah.
It pretty much is.
It would help for you to know the virus going in because this one does a lot of differences with the infected. So like going in, you would like the first 5 minutes of this movie, the opening, that is what the other two movies are in a nutshell. But then after the opening scene in this movie, the movie does a lot with different type of infected. I don't want to say, you know what? Fuck, I'm saying zombies. Someone said zombies in the movie. It's zombies.
They are.
It did 30 million.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like a $90 million budget or something like that. So I mean, we'll see. I think it'll get it all together.
Yeah, but
let me go back to How to Train Your Dragon. Internationally, it made 179 million right now. 97 million. Yeah.
Gee.
So I guess the movie's not going to break $1 billion, which I'm kind of shocked about.
I'm kind of shocked, honestly. That one seemed like guaranteed $1 billion, but
I thought so too. But honestly, because of being a live action remake, maybe it's a sign that people don't want to pay for watch the same thing again. But either way, it still made money. So I mean, who cares?
I mean, as long as it's making money, I'm happy about it.
I'm indifferent about it. I'm indifferent.
Marvel and DC Marshland says, "How's it going? Doing good.
Thank you for being here." Elio performed with a disastrous opening at $20 million.
This is a box office bomb for Pixar, and it's sad because I love the film. I thought it was an enjoyable, very fun film with Elio being a likable character, and it's a very good-looking film.
It's good, but it's not god tier Pixar by any means. It was enjoyable.
I mean, I would put it up there with my favorites, like the Toy Story franchise, the Inside Out the Inside Out films, WALL-E. You know, that's just me. I put this film up there with those.
Not even close for me. Not even close to level of Coco, WALL-E, Toy Story. Not even close.
Honestly, I mean, I haven't watched it in a while, but honestly, I think I enjoyed Turning Red more. I
enjoyed Turning Red a lot more than this movie.
Yeah. So, but hey, I'm glad you liked it because I watched it and I thought Elio, I thought it was cute. I thought it was fine. It was
cute.
It was better than I thought it was gonna be, even though I didn't see a freaking trailer. I did not see a trailer for this movie. I go to a Regal, which is like the second biggest freaking theater franchise in the United States, and I did not see a trailer for this fucking movie.
And also the reason why this movie bombed is because it was not marketed whatsoever. It seemed like Disney was just burying this movie.
I think what happened was it was going to come out, I think
last year.
It was supposed to.
And then they pushed it back.
I remember getting the trailer for this in front of Elemental. And I was just this looks cool. But then it's it got delayed another whole year. And I was like, what's going on here? What's happening?
Well,
I think them pushing it back just destroyed the hype and marketing for the film.
The only thing we can do as film fans is when people complain when they announce Toy Story 6 after Toy Story 5, and they're like, "Why are we getting another sequel?" This is why.
Because their original projects are bombing.
Exactly. Exactly. So
I would be up for Toy Story 5 and a Toy Story 6.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I will too, because Toy Story is amazing. But the thing is, people around the world are like, man, we don't get any more original Pixar movies.
Right. This and Elemental are prime examples why we don't get enough original Pixar.
Now, to be fair, I don't know if it's gonna happen in this movie, but Elemental, if you remember, it open weekend bombed, but it had great word of mouth, and it ended up making a profit. Like it made like 500 something million. Like Elemental is a profitable movie.
Yeah, like, but with this movie,
one, I don't know.
Like there was barely any marketing for this movie, and barely anybody I know is talking about it.
No one of my friends, or I mean, again,
37 million. Worldwide.
No one's heard of it. But either way, so we'll see. But like Luke and I and Michael said, the last sentence for 28 years, Elio, it was nice knowing you, but these next 4 weeks are not looking good for you. I bet you'll be on Disney Plus by the end of July. Watch.
It probably will be by this point if you really think about it.
And the budget of this film was 150 million.
Yeah, they always do that because it comes out with 300 million, and then like as soon as it gets near release date, they're like, "Oh wait, it's actually this much." So I guess from now on, we just can't listen to like early budget things. But 150 million and only having a $20 million budget or a 20 million opening,
that's bad.
Good luck. I hope it gets the Elemental treatment where maybe in a few weeks people, I don't know, but I doubt it.
It's probably not going to with the competition that we got coming up. So
yeah.
But Lilo and Stitch. Yep, Lilo and Stitch. Still killing it.
How close is that? Is that close to $1 billion worldwide?
It looks like it's really close from the last time I checked.
912.
It's pretty close.
Ooh, it might do it. It might do it.
I say next week or 2 weeks it'll hit $1 billion.
I don't know.
I don't know about all that because
it depends. I mean, I'm gonna say it doesn't do it, but it's gonna be close.
Yeah, this one will be close. I'm not sure how this one. I don't think this one's gonna hit $1 billion.
I don't think so either. I think it's close though. It's real close. But yeah, I think because of what the competition's about to turn into, I feel like this is the one that like. Well, I will say this. This is still the family movie of the summer, I would say, because you look at like How to Train Your Dragon, that's not doing like as big as Lilo and Stitch. So I feel like in the month of summer, this is the movie kids are still gonna go want to see. I feel like little kids would choose this over Superman, Fantastic Four, and Jurassic.
Oh yeah, like they definitely would.
So
yeah, I don't know, but I don't. Yeah, at this point, like a lot of us were thinking that it was going to hit $1 billion, but now from the looks of it, it probably won't.
It was really close though. So I mean,
it's close.
It was
really close.
Prediction. It was a fair prediction.
Like, yeah, I 100% agree. Mission Impossible, past 500 million, so I'm happy about that at least.
Yeah, it's still gonna lose like 300 million, so
which is disappointing.
541 million.
Disappointing. It's gonna lose money, but hey, I'm glad it at least passed 500 million. Like I'm happy about that. So a materialist with a 49% drop. I mean,
30 million.
Yeah, a lot of A24 films don't really make that much money.
I actually heard this is a good movie though.
Yeah, from everyone else besides me.
Weren't the biggest fan of it, huh?
It was fine. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't really well written, but everyone loves it. I'm like, okay, my bad.
And then Ballerina with a 54% drop, not looking too good.
101 million so far.
I think the budget. This was a $90 million one, I think.
For it to be already out of the top 5 and Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch to still be there, and this came out like weeks after that, that just shows you.
Like, it kind of just shows you that people just didn't care at this point because of the fact they just slapped on the John Wick name. Like, that doesn't help anything.
Well, they're just tired of John Wick.
I don't think they're tired of John Wick. I just don't think people realized it was a John Wick movie. They're like, oh, who's this Ana de Armas? Who's Ballerina? So I just think a lot of the...
Yeah, they weren't really like...
If you had Keanu Reeves on the poster and it was called John Wick Chapter 5, I bet you it's still in the top 5. I bet you.
It would be.
Then people are going to be like, oh, well, he's not in the whole movie.
Well, that was kind of the point. He's not in the whole movie.
That's like the movie's not about him. It's a ballerina. It's about her. But either way, I mean, at least it crossed 100 million, I guess. I mean, you know.
I know it's going to lose money, though, for sure.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Here we go. Karate Kid Legends.
Blah.
Yeah, that didn't even hit 100 million yet. Wow. That is bizarre. But at the same time, doesn't surprise me. Because, like, to be completely honest, like, the fact that they, like push this one back to come out after Cobra Kai ends, I really don't think that really helped this movie at all.
They didn't have no faith in it.
Nope. I mean, I kind of did, honestly, from the trailers. Like, I was like, okay, maybe we might be heading in the right direction. And then I watched it, and it's like, what? What happened?
It's about boxing. What?
It's about boxing and not karate. Like, the karate shit was, like, shoehorned.
I ain't even seen the movie until, I ain't seen the movie, and they told me what it was. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
More boxing, less karate.
That's basically what it is. But let's see. Final Destination Bloodlines, 53% drop. But let's take a look at that.
280 million.
$280 million.
I say give it a month or two, or maybe somewhere in the near future, we'll be hearing a new line is moving forward with Final Destination 7. It's like, yep, figured that.
I mean, this one was very successful at the box office. So
no, I have no problem with it. I'm just kind of, at this point, I'm waiting for them to announce Final Destination 7 because it's like, it's coming. Duh.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be completely honest about this right here. I got a comment from somebody on my review for Bloodlines, and she said that that she'd be down for a Final Destination period piece. That'd be cool, honestly. Like a period piece, a Final Destination movie. That'd be interesting. But I think we kind of covered the basis of what we got here.
Scheme.
55% drop. I mean, it's definitely starting to leave theaters by this point.
I'd say it's already left my local theater.
32.
I mean, to the Cinemark that I went and saw this movie, like right now, they've only got like 2 showings, like one early in the morning and then one late at night. So,
was this technically a box office flop?
Not necessarily. Like, honestly, not necessarily.
Compared to his other movies, I think so.
Because the only film that like passed over $100 million was the Grand Budapest Hotel. So
that's shocking that it's not Fantasy Mr. Fox.
When I looked into it, I was just as shocked as you are.
You would think a family movie would pass 100 million, not a movie called The Grand Budapest.
Yeah, but his highest grossing one is the Grand Budapest Hotel, which like you said is shocking.
Makes sense. It was nominated for like 12 Oscars.
I mean, it is the movie that got him the most Oscar nods. So, Life of Chuck was. Oh,
dude. I mean, I expected this though, but the thing is, it's not even playing anywhere near my. It's
My Alamo Drafthouse took it out.
Yeah, mine's gone. It's gone. But it's. I would say so far, it's probably the favorite movie going into the last week of June. It's probably my favorite movie I've seen this month.
Yes, I'll check it out when it comes to 4K.
I think it's coming to digital here in in a couple weeks. Actually, I'm gonna check because I am gonna watch it as soon as it hits digital.
I heard
before you leave box office, could you go to Sinners real quick? I gotta see what the worldwide is currently.
Gotta wait until July 15th to watch Life of Chuck.
Wow.
That for an original horror film.
Y'all realize that came out in April? That's crazy.
In March.
That's April.
April.
It was April. Like that and Mickey 17 swapped release dates.
Oh, that's right.
So
that came out in April, and it's still playing in my local theater. I'm like, dude, you outlasted Thunderbolts. You outlasted so many movies. Like, damn.
That just shows how good this movie is.
No, yeah, it's
the best movie of the year so far.
I'm at the halfway point. It's firmly grasped that number one.
And it will be on 4K next month.
Yep. I will be buying that shit for show.
Yeah, that'll be definitely a day one purchase for me.
This guy already scheduled a watch along for September, right?
Yes, I did.
September? Jeez, dude. What?
Come on now, dude. I mean, to kind of prep up a little bit for the spooky season.
Yeah, but
I have to do Sinners.
I understand that, but you already scheduling is crazy.
It's that freaking good of a movie, dude.
No, like, I'm not. There's nothing that has nothing to do with the movie. You scheduling a video that far out for a live stream, you don't even know what the weather's going to be like. It might be raining. You might have power outage.
You might be right, but still.
But going back to Life of Chuck, I heard that it's filmed backwards. Or the movie.
It's
the movie.
The act structure is backward.
The movie is told from end to beginning.
So basically, yeah, like the act structure is backwards. So,
yeah.
But yeah, anyways, we spent about like 25 minutes on this.
Let's see, Thunderbolts, 381 million.
Bomb.
Yep, lost 100 million.
Let's see if Fantastic Four could bring that money in, since Thunderbolts and Brave New World didn't do that.
I agree, but I don't think it's gonna be like gigantic.
It definitely won't be. In all honesty, it really won't be. But let's go ahead and move on here, because we got to get to some of these topics. Michael sent this one in yesterday. DreamWorks is now talking about a live action Prince of Egypt,
and I called it. we were discussing about How to Train Your Dragon, and me and Luke were discussing, what's next for live action DreamWorks? Could we see a Megamind live action? Could we see a Prince of Egypt live action film? And this comes into play. I think
honestly, out of the some of the other DreamWorks animated movies, I think Prince of Egypt actually could translate pretty well into live action. Like, in all honesty, I think this one could translate pretty well. But at the same time, like, we don't really need this.
No, we don't. But why? I don't know about you guys, but I just don't see this doing very well in today's market. I see this being if they actually do this, I don't see it being a How to Train Your Dragon hit. I just don't.
I don't either, honestly. I mean,
Prince of Egypt is one of those movies where, like, it's kind of a niche animated DreamWorks movie. Like, it made a lot. That original made like 200 million. I remember like looking it up, but like, I don't know. I just don't. That doesn't seem like the smart. Yeah,
it's like about DreamWorks. Like, nobody talks about Prince of Egypt.
Like, if you hear anything about like DreamWorks, like DreamWorks, you hear Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon. You never hear Prince of Egypt, like,
unless you're a film nerd. Like, that's when you hear it. But you don't like. I don't see any kid today running around saying, "Oh, mom, let's watch Prince of Egypt." I don't see a single kid doing that. So if this is true, I think this is a mistake, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. But I'm calling it now. If this actually gets made, I'm calling this to be a bomb, because I just don't see a kid running around saying, "Hey, mom, let's go see Prince of Egypt."
Yeah, I definitely get that, but
because they want to write the coattails of How to Train Your Dragon.
They definitely do, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know.
Please, I hope DreamWorks does not go like Disney.
I really don't see them doing that, honestly. Like, I think they would only do, like, if I'm really thinking about it, I think they would only really do ones that would actually translate, I'd say, fine to live action, like Prince of Egypt. Like, this, I actually think would translate pretty well into live action. I mean, Jacob might be right about it. It might become a huge box office bomb. But again, who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
Like, but if we're talking like other live action like DreamWorks movies. No live action Shark Tale. No live action B movie. And
the Road to El Dorado.
That could be
that one actually could translate fine.
Fine.
But once again,
that could be a bad idea.
I don't see any kid running around saying, "Ooh, mom, let's watch that movie." Even though I love that movie, I grew up with that movie. I don't see kids running around today saying, "Ooh, I want to watch Road to El Dorado."
Well, that film bombed when it came out, though.
So yeah, why make that into a live action? If the original bombed, why do that? Unless they get like Pedro Pascal and Glenn Powell, it's like team them up. It's like, all right, well, I don't know.
DreamWorks ideas.
I'm really indifferent about every live action remake moving forward. I really am, because I just don't see a win or a lose situation anymore. Like, we've had a few good ones, like obviously like Jungle Book is the prime example of like they remade it and they made it something different while sticking to the original. Perfect. And then everything these past few years have just been.
You just want to do it as a cash grab.
It is. It's all just cash grab.
Yeah, literally.
It's just annoying. I mean, again, I don't hate How to Train Your Dragon. I just why pay $20 to go watch it in theaters when you can watch the original, which I consider way better.
But I was trying to look at other DreamWorks movies that they should never put into live action. Definitely not Madagascar. Like, don't do that.
Basically, with anything that's not got humans in it, honestly.
Madagascar will be their version of The Lion King.
Basically, it would be. I mean, hell, like, how would they even be able to pull off a live action Monsters versus Aliens? Like,
I mean,
you can't pull that off.
It'd be live action people and CGI and aliens. That's what it'd be.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can't pull that off.
Or unless you add human characters.
Like, and they would have to definitely use like CGI to like make the main character a fucking giant. Like, that's what they would have to do, because if you guys remember in Monsters vs. Aliens, our lead human character is a giant. So like, how would they be able to do that in live action is the question.
You ever seen a movie called Ant-Man? There you go.
There you go.
But again, they kind of use CGI to do that. No,
that's what I'm saying. You're saying, how would they do that? That's how they do that. It would be a CGI person. It'd be them on a green screen, and then they would make them big and however do it. But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I thought How to Train Your Dragon would do a lot better. So maybe they won't. But we shall see. I mean, I think Prince of Egypt is an awful idea. I think it's a terrible idea to do that.
But hey, I mean,
you don't need a live action Megamind.
We don't need a live action Wallace and Gromit. Like, I know that's technically Aardman, but The Curse of the Were-Rabbit was done by DreamWorks.
They could never. That would be blasphemy. Could you imagine if they actually did that? I would protest. If they announced that.
Oh, you and me both, brother.
That is the definition of claymation animation. You don't make. No. I would.
Like, you can't do that.
I'd be furious.
They will never do live action Wallace and Gromit.
You better knock on wood.
Animation.
Oh yeah, let's wait. Hold on. Yeah, definitely not. But
Ethan Russell said live action Kung Fu Panda is a no for me.
Yeah, definitely not. You can't do that. Let's see. Wolf Game Videos in here says, "Greetings from Oregon. Have you ever seen the 2004 independent film Mean Creek?" Yes, I have.
I have it. I have yet to watch it.
Is that the one with Josh Peck curses?
Yep. Have you seen that one, Jacob?
I have.
But from what Luke said, it's very depressing.
It's very depressing by the end of it.
I've seen it. I love when Josh Peck is cursing because that was. I remember watching that when I was a kid. I was like, oh, Josh Peck's in it. I want to watch it, and I was like, oh.
He's like, "You're a fucking lying son of a bitch, Sam." And like when I heard that, I was like, "What the hell happened?"
He did that before Drake and Josh. I think the movie was released before Drake and Josh.
As a kid, I watched Drake and Josh first. I've never heard this movie. And I was like, oh, Josh Peck's in it. I want to watch it. Because as a kid, I was like, I want to watch every movie that Drake Bell and Josh Peck are in. And I watched it, and I was like, oh, this isn't like Drake and Josh.
A very different role for him.
Yeah. I think without spoiling it, I mean, can I spoil it? It came out fucking 22.
Well, and also, to be fair, the trailers kind of spoiled what happened.
Oh, yeah. He gets killed.
Yep. That happens. He actually does get killed by drowning.
Yeah. He like hits his head and he drowns.
That's one spoiler for me.
Well, it's given in the trailer.
You're not gonna watch it. You're not gonna watch it.
It's in the trailer, so I'm not. We're not spoiling anything.
You're not gonna watch it, Michael.
But I mean,
someday I'll get around to it.
I mean, I watched it like during the pandemic, like when I was watching like a shitload of movies, like because it was the pandemic. I watched that and I was like genuinely shocked at how depressing it was. Like I knew it would be like dark, like a really dark movie, like tone wise. I didn't think they'd go the depressing route. But by that ending, damn, dude. But yeah, great movie. That's the one hidden gem movie I would absolutely recommend to people is Mean Creek. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some Superman here for a second because we just got a little bit of news on what the tracking might be for the box office.
Yep. Which
I mean, who isn't excited for Superman?
I think everybody's excited for Superman. It might be the big hit of the summer. You never know. Or we can have
who knows?
Both Superman and Fantastic Four be the two hits of the summer.
Who knows?
You should keep on doubting those dinosaurs, man. Okay. Keep on doubting them. Keep on doubting it.
We'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Well, Jurassic World will make money, so
I think worldwide total. I think it makes more than Superman and Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And it says that it's supposed to be tracking for 135 million US box office for its opening weekend.
Some suggesting a much lower range of 90 to 120 million,
which is interesting. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a big hit this summer. Like everybody would know that. But I forgot what the reported budget for this movie was. I'm actually going to look at that right now.
Well, they must have confidence in it because I know they're doing some early screenings tomorrow.
Superman budget.
225 million.
Okay. But that's just a report from I think it's a report from the Wrap. Is what it says for that one. So I don't know.
Even Wikipedia says 225 million.
Okay, so I mean, it could still be a box office success. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be.
100%. 100%. I especially after all the trailers and all the hype, everything. I mean, 2 years ago when they announced it, everyone was all like, ooh, ah. But now at this point, I don't see why not. I mean, obviously it's. I mean, these are just projections, but who knows? But overall, by the end of its run, when it's done in theaters, I totally see it being a success in its box office because it's Superman. It is like Michael said, it's a summer movie. That's the movie. I've seen more people excited about that movie than Fantastic Four. 100%. I've seen more people excited about Superman than Fantastic Four.
For sure.
More people talking about Superman than Fantastic Four because it's James Gunn directing.
Well, I mean, in general,
not
Superman.
even just.
It's just Superman.
Yeah, it's Superman. Like Superman is like, besides Batman, like the most popular DC character. I mean,
he's one of the most well-known superheroes in film and comic book history. It's like the S. It's Superman. That alone should make people be like, "Ooh, a new Superman movie." Now it's just going to be interesting to see how the general audiences react to it because of like, oh, didn't we just get Man of Steel? Oh, didn't we just get all these movies? So hopefully this movie can do something really cool into where like, hey, this is a brand new superhero Superman. So that's the part that's going to be interesting. But box office wise, it's going to make money, man. We all know it. I mean, at this point, I mean, it's just
big.
Yeah, it's going to be big. I mean, like I said, they're doing early screenings, I think, tomorrow. Like, they're starting screenings tomorrow. It's like, all right, they have confidence in this movie.
I mean, we can't doubt James Gunn at this point when it comes to not just movies, but superhero movies in general. Like, I mean, James Gunn he's a fucking genius when it comes to these movies. Guardians of the Galaxy, all three of them, The Suicide Squad. Like, he knows what he's doing. So I have
faith in James Gunn.
No doubts of Superman whatsoever. No doubts. And plus, even the first film was like what really got comic book movies on track. The original Superman from 1978. Like, that was what really got the comic book stuff kind of on track with movies. I mean, and even the first Batman movie made by Tim Burton. But it's kind of funny to me how DC was like the good start for comic book movie stuff back in the day, and Marvel was like on the decline. Like, when you think about their like older Fantastic Four movie, like all their Captain America movies. Yeah. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I like the Fantastic Four films, the original.
I'm talking about like the 90s Fantastic Four.
Oh,
like
what? It's pretty terrible.
Just don't. I mean, I'm talking about like the old Marvel stuff, because back in the day, like when it came to like the first two Supermans and the first two Batman movies, DC was like on top of the game, but Marvel was really struggling. So, because to speak on Superman, Wolfgame Video says, finally saw the original Richard Donner Superman about 2 years ago. I finally get why it's so popular, and I'm not into superhero movies.
It's a classic.
It's great. It's a really, really good movie.
Wolfgang said about Mean Creek, it's definitely depressing, but the acting is truly phenomenal. Love the soundtrack as well.
It's really good, dude. Anyways, but yeah. So, yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit more when we get to one of the topics that you see down here in the thumbnail. Let's talk about this here. John Bernthal is joining the cast of a Spider-Man Brand New Day, coming in as the Punisher.
Good.
Now this is awesome.
I'm really excited.
So, Jacob, have you watched the Punisher show or no?
I've seen it all.
I haven't, but what do you think of John Bernthal as the Punisher?
It's great. It's awesome. It's awesome that he's going to be in the movie. I just it is going to be the PG-13 version of him, so that's the one little downside. But it's still going to be really cool to see him like be part of the MCU. So I have no problem with that whatsoever. The only problem I have is just, man, Spider-Man can't get a fucking movie without just somebody being a cameo. He just can't. He can't.
That is true, but
that's another topic. I think it's cool that John Bernthal is joining the MCU this way. I mean, I know there was Daredevil, obviously. I just watched, but in this version, it's gonna because the Punisher, the original Punisher character, was introduced in a Spider-Man comic book, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I liked him in Daredevil in season 2, which he was badass in it. Not really the character.
Seal Wrestler says that Dolph Lundgren is the best Punisher. No.
Thomas Jane, I think, is the best Punisher.
I actually agree. I would say Thomas Jane is the best Punisher.
I think John Bernthal's the best Punisher.
Well, this is also coming from somebody who hasn't seen the Daredevil show, neither the Punisher show. So
you haven't seen any of him?
Like, I've seen clips of John Bernthal as the Punisher, but
dude, he's one of the best parts of the whole show, especially the recent season that just came out. Him and Daredevil's relationship was the best part of that season.
But I'm sure I probably will change my mind when I actually watch the Punisher. But between Thomas Jane and like Ray Stevenson, definitely Thomas Jane. Like,
you got to get on that. You got to get on it, man.
Because I love awesome. Because I love the first Punisher. Like, it's a nice little character study of the Punisher, but the second one, Punisher Warzone, which I enjoy, but it's a lot more of a mindless action movie, a lot more action and gore.
I heard it sucks.
It does.
I don't know. I enjoyed it, but it's we can all agree that the first Punisher with Thomas Jane is way better.
No, the first Punisher is with Dolph Lundgren. The one with Thomas Jane was a reboot.
Well, I still kind of consider that version of the Punisher, with Thomas Jane, kind of an original one, because I didn't even know about the Dolph Lundgren Punisher until I was older. Like the only Punisher movie I knew was the Thomas Jane one.
Just say that then. Just say the Thomas Jane one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Thomas Jane Punisher. There you go.
There you go.
So, yep. So, but yeah, I am going to have to check out the Punisher series with John Bernthal, and I'll see where I'll land with that.
Shooting begins in England this summer.
All right. That'll be interesting. Old Wrestler says, okay, it's the first one then because Luke says so. There you go.
It's going to be interesting to see how much he's used in it, because like I said, they could do the storyline of the Punisher and Spider-Man. So like, is he going to be a cameo? Is he going to be like a complete character? There's also like, who is Sadie Saint gonna play? They've already announced Zendaya and the Friends coming back, so
yep.
It's gonna be. I mean, remember at one point the Hulk was rumored or gonna be in it. Mark Ruffalo's gonna be in it. Now it's kind of like, oh, that might not happen anymore.
Like that just completely went into obscurity.
Yeah. So once again, I just wish they would make a Spider-Man movie and focus on Spider-Man and his villain. I would like that. It'd be so much better, in my opinion. But at this point, they can't do that. And so, if I get John Bernthal, that's a cool reason, because I like John Bernthal.
And once again, the Hulk gets shafted.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, now I heard Miles Morales is going to be in this, and they already cast who's going to play Miles' mom, Liza Colon-Zayas from the show The Bear.
Okay, I saw that she got casted. Did she get cast as Miles Morales' mom? They didn't announce that, did they? They announced her. They announced her, but I don't think they announced her as the mom.
Yes,
it's what. Oh, as been speculating.
Speculate. I was gonna say
that doesn't look. I was about to say. I was looking at that and I was like, that's not confirmed.
I didn't see the speculating part.
I was about to say, man, that would be those kind of things. Would be freaking everyone would be talking about on Twitter. It'd be like, whoa, Miles Morales is joining.
Like if that's the case, yeah. If that was actually confirmed, like that should be viral, like all across the internet. So
yeah. Speaking of Marvel. Is anyone going to watch Ironheart? Because I totally forgot that shit was coming out tonight.
No, honestly, no. I just don't care.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I just don't. I won't review it because I just don't care anymore to review the Marvel shows.
I mean,
I'm so behind on the Disney Plus Marvel shows.
I honestly, after She-Hulk, I gave up. I was just like, I'm done.
I still watch them. I like to know everything before seeing any new movies in case I need to know things.
Yeah, I mean, I get that part of it, but it's just
I'm like the only one who likes She-Hulk.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
It's not
honestly, like I've said this numerous times. After like discussing it with some buddies on a live stream, like I was like at that point I gave up on Marvel shows completely.
There are a lot better Marvel shows on Disney Plus that are better than She-Hulk.
I mean, of course there is. I mean, there's freaking WandaVision. There's Loki. I mean, all the Marvel shows I've seen are much better than She-Hulk. Like, I'll even say it for the Moon Knight haters. Moon Knight is much better. Moon Knight's great. Okay.
I like Moon Knight.
So, anyways, which will be interesting. I mean, not sure how much people really feel about the finale of Moon Knight.
It was all right.
I mean, I didn't mind the finale. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. So if you guys know the video game Dragon's Lair, a movie is in the works.
They've been talking about this for a while.
A long time.
But now it looks like they're finally getting it off the ground.
Yeah, and Ryan Reynolds is going to play Dirk the Conqueror.
Oh boy.
I don't know enough about Dragon's Lair to say really much. All I know is I just know this movie's been in development forever.
I mean, that's honestly a lot of video game adaptations. Like they always take so many fucking years to get off the ground.
But if you guys don't know Dragon's Lair, it's a video. It started out as a arcade game in the 80s, and it was the animation was done by Don Bluth.
Interesting.
And it is a very hard game. It's a game that you have to have like hand-eye coordination, and you got to know the moves, like to move like dirt to go in the right way. Because then, if you miss, then you have to do it all over again.
Wow.
It's a hard game.
I think also Michael did tell me that who's gonna be directing this movie.
The guy who directed the 2011 Muppets directing it, and
James Bobin. That's oh yeah, James Bobin. The guy that made the Muppets and the Dora movie is directing this.
Interesting. Also, is this gonna be a Netflix movie?
It's what it says. Fuck.
Oh God.
Well, I don't care.
We all know how Netflix is at this point with their fucking movies.
Fuck. Why couldn't this get a theatrical release?
No,
it'd be better if it did.
They'll put $250 million into this movie and then drop it on Netflix. Watch.
Well, I mean, it'd still be less than how much the fucking Electric State cost. No, yeah, I'm just like seriously, like why does Netflix got to spend so much goddamn money on movies that look like they cost like $60 to make?
Because actors.
I mean, you got like really big name actors in the Electric State, but at the same time, it's like that movie looks like it didn't even cost $320 million. That shit looked like it cost like, to me, honestly, that shit looked like it cost like $50. Honestly, it looks bad. So. But with a Dragon's Lair movie, I mean, I'm not familiar with the source material really at all, so this would be interesting, and I'm interested in the casting choice of Ryan Reynolds.
It's a good looking game, though.
I mean, I think I've seen the game around. It's just like for like an arcade game, but it's just I'm not like familiar with the game, but. I don't know. I really am not sure about this one because I mean, for the most, like I think honestly, for the most part, as of recently, video game movie adaptations have actually started to become good. We had some bumpy ones, but for the most part, it's been a decent, I guess. But when you look at something like fucking Borderlands, it's like, oh yeah. We went back to the days of when they all used to suck. So
only Ryan Reynolds.
That's it so far for that.
Is still attached to the film. They haven't casted anybody else.
All right.
Well, they just got their director, so that they
got their director and they got their lead actor.
Will no longer be the face of the movie, but will serve as a producer. So.
Oh, he's not even the star of it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, cool. Again, I don't know anything about it, really. So all I can say is hopefully it's another Dungeons & Dragons where it's like, oh,
he's
you don't really care about. And
it says right here,
awesome.
It says right here, when it was based on the movie, he will serve as a producer, and that's it. There's no announcement of a cast yet. Just James Bobin as the director.
Well, for what the man has done, is this movie gonna be kid friendly? That's all I can really ask. Maybe it's, I don't know, because everything he's done has been very kid friendly. So maybe that's what the tone they're going for. So again, I don't know much about it.
And with it being a Netflix film, I'm like lowered my expectations.
Yeah, for sure. But like, like Jacob said, it could be like a whole Dungeons and Dragons situation where it's like it just comes out of nowhere and it's like really freaking good. But you never know. It could end up in like of course, the big pile of bad video game movies, like fucking a bunch of them, like Assassin's Creed, Borderlands, or the worst two of the worst video game movies in my opinion: Mortal Kombat Annihilation and House of the Dead. So I don't want it to go down those two movies, but
got to add a few films.
What
in that category? Super Mario Brothers, the live action one,
as guilty pleasure,
and Street Fighter.
Street Fighter is also a guilty pleasure for me. It's such a fucking stupid movie. But all right, let's go ahead and move on to this topic right here. Looks like Dave Bautista is coming in for Roadhouse 2.
Why are we getting the sequel to Roadhouse?
Well, because the first one was very successful on Amazon Prime. So, what also
really needed a remake?
It was good enough to see for the modern age. I mean, and having Jake Gyllenhaal be the lead role, fuck yeah, dude, good stuff. And plus the fact that Guy Ritchie is coming in to direct this sequel, I'm like, yep, you got me. I'm good.
I don't know. I'm so used to the Patrick Swayze film that I'm like, will the remake? If I see the remake, will it be good?
It is honestly good. Like, I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal is obviously fucking great in it. Yep, says looks like he's circling around for Roadhouse 2.
If I watch it, I'm gonna be like, oh, Jake Gyllenhaal's no Patrick Swayze.
Well, no one's Patrick Swayze.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal kind of really just brought the character back to life in his way. So, and I think he did a really good job in it.
I think if you're a diehard fan of the original, you will not like the new one. No.
You see, I really You see, I really like the original, but it was never like amongst like my favorite action movies of all time. So
it's cheesy. It's cheesy, late 80s fun.
That's also kind of what the remake is. It's really cheesy and really stupid, but it knows what it is, and it has fun with it. I don't know why it sounds like I'm kind of just coming off defending the Roadhouse remake.
You really are defending, man. It's fine.
You really are.
You have an armored shield around. You're like, I like this movie, guys, and they have Dave Bautista, which honestly, for what the movie is, good, because Dave Bautista is a big fucking dude, and I know there's gonna be a fight scene between him and Jake Gyllenhaal. Confirmed. Bam. I
mean, Jake Gyllenhaal like literally had to like train for months with the first Roadhouse because since he was going up against freaking Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
And that dude, and Conor McGregor is jacked. So
yeah. It's fucking Conor McGregor.
Yeah, and the freaking training that Jake Gyllenhaal did was crazy.
I love the meme from the first Roadhouse with Conor McGregor. Where the fuck is everybody? I love that.
I mean, Conor McGregor in the movie in general was honestly really funny.
I did not know Guy Ritchie was directing this one, which is interesting because that man, ever since Aladdin, has fucking made 2 projects a year.
Like,
he has been busy.
Like, he's been coming out with movies left and right. We had a couple of Jason Statham movies, and then we had a couple of like war type of flicks, and then
what are the shows he's doing? The shows, the fucking
the Gentleman Show,
Yeah, fucking Gentleman Show. Did he have anything to do with Mobland?
I don't think he did. I'm actually going to look this up and fact check it for you.
Who did Mobland? Someone of
that sounds like something that Taylor Sheridan would do.
Was it? Because
Mobland.
Him and Guy Ritchie do a lot of shows and movies.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. That was not. Okay, so Guy Ritchie did direct a couple episodes of Mobland, but he was not but neither him or Taylor Sheridan were the creators behind the show.
I was still right, bitch.
God damn you.
But no, Guy Ritchie, man, he got his fat paycheck from Aladdin. He said, I'm making everything I want, and good for him. But it could be fun, you know. I didn't hate the remake. It was one of those I kind of forgot it even came out, to be honest. So
I even forgot that they made an Aladdin live action.
So I think a sequel should be fine. Nothing, no harm, no foul. My dad didn't like the new one. He likes the original Roadhouse, so he did not like the newer one. So for the sequel to have Dave Bautista, listen, like I said, guaranteed. The poster will be him and Jake Gyllenhaal facing off. Like I can just see it now.
I mean, I think they did that as one of the posters for the remake. So.
Well, I'm just saying in general because they're both
in general. So
famous. So yeah, we'll see. It's kind of interesting that the first one did so well on Prime, and there was that whole big debate about the first one being in theaters, and I think it would have done really well in theaters. But now they're doing a second one. I guess they're not going to theaters too because it did so well on Prime. So whatever.
Like, I agree though. It's like the remake really could have done well in theaters, but they were
I think so.
I mean, it definitely would have. I mean, because that name like is so familiar to so many people to a point where it's like, yeah, that'll drag in some people into the theater.
At least we think so. Who knows? The box office nowadays.
Yeah, with box office nowadays, who knows? But like, the name Roadhouse is very popular, so
yeah,
that's why I'm thinking that it would draw in a lot of people. But because like. Jake Gyllenhaal is not like a box office draw for a lot of people. If you really think about it, like for like general audience members, Jake Gyllenhaal is not like the box office draw. Like the name Roadhouse is like I said before, might be the draw.
Well, the original it had a $15 million budget and made $61 million.
That was the 80s, man.
Again, times were different back then, dude.
It cost $4 to go to a movie back then.
Yeah.
Times were different back then. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this, which came up from Michael. Apparently, new Fire movies coming up from Ron Howard and Glenn Powell to star in the lead, which is interesting. Anybody remember the other firefighter movie that Ron Howard did called Backdraft?
I do.
I've heard of it, but I've seen clips of it though.
I saw it on regular TV like 15 years ago.
I mean, we don't really get a lot of firefighter movies, and I think that might be my favorite one.
Yeah.
Because like we have that one, like the only two that we really have for firefighter movies are that one and Only the Brave.
Hey, so I now pronounce You Chuck and Larry as a firefighter movie.
But not like to the extent of like Backdraft or Only the Brave.
I think you're wrong.
Bitch.
No, I mean, cool.
Chuck and Larry's.
Shut up.
Oh man. So yeah, Glenn Powell is going to be in a new firefighter movie directed by Ron Howard. I haven't really seen Ron Howard really. Go ahead.
Russia says, does anyone think Glenn Powell is good? He's just bland to me.
He is a good actor. I mean, he's really getting to it. Like
when he's given the right script.
I mean, last year was like he had like two big hits within 2 months with Hitman and Twisters. So I mean, and plus Top Gun Maverick was the one to like really get him on another level.
Yeah. Which shockingly, Jacob, I watched Top Gun for the first time last week.
Congratulations.
But now you got to watch the better one.
I'll tell you, now you have 50 other movies to watch.
And one of those being the better amongst those two.
One that's not named Pulp Fiction.
Listen, you haven't seen Goodfellas. Anyways, back to Glenn Powell. Ron Howard, cool. Glenn Powell, cool. I don't have much to say. Yeah, firefighter movie. I hope it's cool. It might be really cool. Glenn Powell's on a hot streak right now, so it makes sense that he's got another movie coming out because he's the man right now. So it makes sense. So for Ron Howard to direct it, I don't hate Ron Howard. I know a lot of people kind of don't like him. So, but it's fine.
It says the script follows desperate childhood friends, now elite firefighters, who must rekindle their fractured relationship when a series of deadly fires sweep across Texas.
This could be really cool. I mean, I don't really know. There's nothing. This is the type of movie where I'm like, all right, you got talented people. I gotta see a trailer. I gotta see something because
watch this have his daughter in it. Watch this have Bryce Dallas Howard in it.
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I don't think they've ever done a.
I don't think they have actually. Now that I think about it,
I don't think they've ever done anything together. So what makes you say that?
Because I mean, at some points, Ron Howard puts her in his films.
What movie?
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I don't recall Bryce Dallas Howard being in anything that Ron Howard has done
with Bryce Dallas Howard.
I might be wrong.
I honestly do not recall that whatsoever. Okay, she did A Beautiful Mind, but that was I think that was a really small world that she did. So that really does not count.
I say, yeah, this is Google.
That doesn't count. So,
yeah.
Either way, for Ron Howard and Glenn Powell making a firefighter movie, cool. I mean, I can't say there's not much to say for me personally. It's just yeah, it's a different idea. Is it going to theaters or is it a Prime movie?
Who knows?
It's on MGM Studios, so
yeah,
it could go to theaters or it could go to Prime.
Cool. Put it in theaters, please. Even though who goes see a firefighter movie? Who knows? But maybe this sounds like a great dad movie. This seems like a dad.
This definitely seems like a dad movie.
Just call it a remake of Backdraft.
I don't think it's going to be a remake of Backdraft.
And that to me is what I like more about it. Is more people would be like, why don't you do a remake of that? No, make it an original movie about firefighters, but just add it to the collection of firefighter movie, which isn't that many, like Luke said. So for the talent, cool. Ron Howard, cool. Glenn Powell, cool. Hopefully it's good, but that's all I can really say.
So I guess with that,
we'll need a trailer.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Let's go ahead and go over the release schedule for July.
Ooh.
All right.
This is a big month for movies.
Oh,
this is a really big month.
Summer season, man. This is the month.
The summer season is really heating up with July. So
literally outside, it's heating up.
God damn it.
100 degrees outside.
Oh, God damn it.
Yep. I went swimming this weekend. It was so nice, too. Ooh.
All right. Let's begin. So,
hey, look at that first movie on the list. Hey. Hey.
So, yeah, July 2nd, Jurassic World Rebirth. And then we have The Old Guard 2, which I have not been hearing anything about. So, okay.
I did mention to Luke about this one, Dora and the Search of So Dorado.
It doesn't even have the same actors from The Lost City of Gold.
It's a Paramount Plus movie. I will not be watching it.
I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
You know who's in it? Gabriel Iglesias.
I still don't care. If they didn't have if they had the original cast back, I mean, I'd be like, okay, cool. But they don't have the original cast back. I really don't care.
Okay, this point is you know how back in the day when people said straight to Walmart movies. Well, Walmart doesn't do that anymore. Now it's straight to streaming, and this is that. This is the definition of that. This looks awful. I don't.
That looks like a straight to streaming movie, and I do not care.
Unless this gets amazing reviews. Unless it gets amazing reviews, because I'll admit it. I will admit it. When that live action Dora movie came out a couple of years ago in theaters, I was like, "This is gonna be shit," and I'll give it credit. Not bad for what it was. This though, I choose life. No, thank you.
I mean,
you got Dora,
plus
Diego in it.
I don't give a fuck. Why
to be fair,
are you trying to win this movie over, Michael? What
you're not gonna Jacob, Michael. You're not winning Jacob over with this, and you're not gonna win me over either.
How the hell are you gonna click on fucking Dora but not Jurassic World, dummy?
Jurassic World all the fucking way.
That's a sick ass poster.
That is a cool poster. So I'm still interested. I'm just
say, oh, the Dora film looks a lot better than Jurassic World.
Oh, fuck off.
No, it doesn't.
Fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
No, I'm just kidding.
So as a person that has seen this movie, I can give my social media reaction, but I don't want to. So my review drops Monday, June 30th at 12 p.m. Eastern. So why are people dropping their reviews? Don't know why they're doing it. I'm not allowed to speak on the movie. I'm not supposed. I can do social media, but I'm not allowed to speak about my review. But I have seen the movie.
He told me and Luke before we went live, and
just don't go beyond that at all.
I said I've seen it. That's all you're allowed
just
to say.
Just say he's seen it. That's all you got to go.
That's it. I've seen it. That's all I can say. Embargo.
Yeah, do not need to go any further than that.
Don't copyright my review, Universal. You do that shit all the time. Don't do it.
That's a badass poster. I like that.
Dude, it's a sick poster.
That is a good poster.
All I'll say is this. It's better than the Jurassic World movies, in my opinion.
Okay, that's and again, don't need to go any further than that. So, we're good there.
I think Michael and Luke, if you guys go see this next week, I think both of you can enjoy this movie, but neither one of you are big as Jurassic Park fan as me. So I don't see you guys being as picky as I am, because I have certain things about this movie I'm going to pick the shit out of. So I think you guys can go in this movie and enjoy it, but it's not going to be the movie that's going to be like, this is the best one since 1993. Nothing's going to top that.
No.
Nothing will top the original.
But my review, my almost 20-minute review, drops Monday.
Oh, goodness. Longer than your 28 years later review?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I have a lot to say about this movie.
And I don't know if I want to mention this, but he said to me, because I asked him, do I have to watch the Fallen Kingdom or Dominion? No,
you don't.
So you're good on that department.
I say you could. This movie literally feels like a spin-off solo Jurassic movie, and I say that in a positive way.
All right, but anyways, let's.
This in the chat.
That's an interesting name. Anyways, let's head back to the schedule here. Like I said with the Old Guard 2, I didn't even know this was coming out. I have not seen any marketing on it.
Charlize Theron.
At all.
Movie.
Yep.
Of course,
the first one was fine.
Honestly, the first one's forgettable in my opinion.
Yeah, it is forgettable, but it's fine. It's a watchable movie.
I guess it's popular enough to make a sequel.
I mean, I know they've been talking about doing a sequel for quite a while. Heads of State. That one looks interesting.
Why is everything coming out on Wednesday? I'm confused on that. I mean, maybe it's because
I'm looking at who directed this. Yep, and I'm looking at who directed this. Apparently it's the guy that directed Nobody, and also Hardcore Henry. I'm like, okay, that might be a little winning combination.
Nice.
I've not heard of this movie, but hey,
Jack Quaid.
This might get a review from me. This might, but I've never seen a trailer for this movie.
All right, let's go to the July 11th, the big day, Superman.
The biggest movie of the month. Gonna be the biggest movie of the month.
Do you mean critically, box office, or what do you think?
Critically and box office wise.
I think the most money worldwide. I'm saying worldwide. I think it will be Jurassic.
But Superman could come in close. So we already know for sure. We said this multiple times already on stream, that Superman box office.
Oh yeah,
big bucks.
This Fantastic Four, Jurassic, all three of them are gonna make a lot of money.
Yep, big bucks.
We're gonna kick Jurassic World's ass.
Why are you making this a competition?
Stop this, dude. We're not doing that. Just stop.
You make the internet. This is why people get so irritated. I'm just saying, I think this movie is gonna make more money because dinosaurs.
Yeah,
and I totally get that. So let's just.
I will say this.
Move on.
I think if anything makes the most money, it's either gonna be Superman or Jurassic. I don't think Fantastic Four will make more than either one.
Yeah, I don't think Fantastic Four will really come close.
That Fantastic Four will not come close to what Superman will make.
Definitely not.
So
honestly.
do you think Superman makes $1 billion?
It'll probably hit that.
You think so? Even after Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon, 2 movies that were projected to be $1 billion didn't make $1 billion. You think this will be $1 billion?
Yeah.
Probably.
I say 800 million, 700 million, somewhere around there.
I think that's honestly the closest it can get. So.
And if the record continues, every Jurassic World movie's made $1 billion. That's what it's constantly done. But because the last one was so bad, I don't even think it might not make $1 billion, but I do think it's going to make 700+ million at least.
Yes, for sure. It'll be in that 700, 800 million range there.
Exactly, because they're all going to make money.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next one.
Why are we getting another Medea film? Those films are
not talking about that. I meant the next week, dude. Pay the hell attention.
I know. I just had to mention that.
Hey, he made that one movie on Netflix in June that I still haven't watched. I've heard a lot of good things about.
Forgot what that one was called, but
my mom and dad watched it, and they were like, "You need to watch it." And I keep forgetting to watch it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this glory of a film here.
I will not be watching it. Go ahead and mark it down. I'm skipping it. Wait, is Chris Miller directing this movie?
The guy that made the freaking Lego movie.
I will not be watching this movie.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The trailers for this movie have not been selling me on it at all.
I'm not watching this shit. I'm not.
Yeah, there were people like when the trailer played in my theater, and when you get to that scene in the trailer where they're going, "I smurfed myself," people were laughing. I'm like,
that isn't funny. It's just
line.
It's a kid's joke with a Smurf pun. Like, when the best part of your movie is just a bunch of fucking Smurf puns, you have problems. Like, because we don't just need Smurf puns to make a good movie. We need, like, good stories and good characters.
Or just don't make the movie.
Watch, dude. This is going to be the 4th one in a row to fail. I'm calling it right now. This is going to be the 4th Smurf movie in a row to fail.
And really, why Alex Winter, Kurt Russell, John Goodman, why are they in this?
Money. They said, hey, we'll give you $200,000 to come do voice work for 2 days.
Oh my god. But hey, let's
I'm not watching it.
I know the next 2 that are listed here. I know you will be watching. I know what you did last summer. And Eddington.
Man, I don't know about you guys. So the I Know What You Did Last Summer trailer, the new one, came up in front of what came out in front of the other day? I think it was 28 years later. Yeah, it showed. Nothing about this movie makes me want to see it. I'll see it. I'm gonna see it. But like, there's nothing these trailers have won me over. Nothing. Me personally.
I've stayed away. I've steered clear from all the trailers. I'm staying away from the trailers.
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but for me, it looks like a 2025 version of the original.
So,
but again, I still want to see it, but it's just I'm staying away from the trailers.
I want to see it as well, though. But Jacob, what you were describing, you think it from the trailer it looks very generic.
To me, I'm gonna say it's my review too, especially if it turns out the way it is. I Know What You Did Last Summer has always been the back end / copycat of Scream. When Scream came out in 96, 97, I Know What You Did Last Summer came out. It was always the same thing. The same shit's repeating. Scream came back in 2022, whatever, and they were like, oh, that was successful. Let's do I Know What You Did Last Summer. So it's just like, it's the same stuff. And this movie looks like they're doing the exact same thing. Oh, you have these new characters doing the same thing. Oh, let's bring back Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jenna Love Hewitt.
Which they'll probably be in the movie for only like 5 minutes.
I mean, I have no idea. From the trailer, it looks like the same thing it's doing. It's copying Scream from 2 different decades. Does it look bad? No, but just nothing's like, all right, cool, yeah. So like, I've never loved this franchise. They're fine. I've never loved them.
I only watched the first. The second one I heard is pretty terrible.
I've seen all 3 of them, but going into this one,
I forgot the third one.
This one
we can't. The third one doesn't even exist, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like
it does.
that movie does not exist.
Yes, it does.
Shut up. It doesn't exist. But anyways,
it looks like a movie. I'll see it, but it just looks like a movie.
Yeah. But Eddington, let's talk about that for a second here. The only reason why I'm actually like really interested in this, it's because it's Ari Aster directing it.
Yeah.
Phenomenal filmmaker. But when Jacob said that this is going to, like, I know, because I think, Jacob, you're the one to tell me that what this movie would be about is that it's because it's taking place like during COVID. And it's also going through like a lot of political rallies. I'm like, fuck.
From the trailer, the trailer literally shows it's about COVID. It's about someone, Joaquin Pedro, becoming mayor, or one of them is the sheriff. And there's a lot of like political talk. I'll say from the trailer, the movie looks the cinematography wise, it looks really nice, and I like Ari Aster. How long is it? Does it say?
I think it's about 2.5 hours. I think.
So it is 145 minutes.
So nearly 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So I mean, I will definitely. This will be the first movie I see this weekend. 100%. This is the one I want to see. I will see this first.
I saw the trailer to it. I'm like, it looks all right.
I mean, it looks
like
it looks good. I mean, it looks good filmmaking wise, but like, I truly don't know what it actually is about. Like, I just know the setting is COVID, and there's something to do with like mayor and like Emma Stone's in there, Austin Butler's in there. So like, I don't know. I mean, I hope I really like it. It is a movie though. I'd put on my list of like I want to see. Like, I would like to see this movie.
I was gonna
like, I definitely want to see it. It's just I'm not sure like about all the political stuff with this movie. To be completely honest with you,
political satire film.
Yeah,
it could be. So, but from what I'm getting from the trailers, though, it does seem like a pretty serious political drama. So, but if it is a satire, then maybe it might work. But who knows? But I'm still really interested.
It is Ari Aster, so.
That's the main reason why I'm interested is because it's Ari Aster. So, but anyways, all right, 25th, another big one, the Fantastic Four. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I'm not jumping in down, but I would like to see it. I'm not like woo, but like I'm like, yep, I gotta see it because after the Thunderbolts end credit scene, yep, need to see that.
For sure, dude.
That put me in excitement after I saw that after credits scene.
It gave me more questions than anything. I was like, wait a second, what does that mean? So hopefully this movie answers that question. But Kevin Feige did come out and say that this will lead directly into Doomsday. So that's exciting. But either way, besides all the world building, I'm just hoping we see for the first time a good Fantastic Four movie. Like
an actually good one.
An actual good one. And not a guilty pleasure one, not nostalgia. No, just a good movie. I want to see a good Fantastic Four.
I think this will be a good movie.
I think so too. I think so too. The trailers have looked good. I like the cast. I like everyone in it. So I hope it's good. I hope it's a good introduction because they've already announced these characters are going to be in 3 more movies. So it's like I hope it's good because you're setting up this characters for like.
Now, do we see the characters from Thunderbolts like little appear in this film? Because
I think if anything, it'll expand on that scene from the post-credit scene. I don't know if we'll see the Thunderbolts, but I believe we will see that scene. But my question is, do we get any hint of Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom? Do we? That's the question.
It might be a mid credits or after credits thing, probably.
Maybe.
Like,
I don't know.
Like that's the one thing that I'm thinking will be the hint to Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom.
I'm guessing it's going to be an after credits scene.
I mean, I'm just predicting. He might not be in it, but I'm just predicting because Kevin Feige said it leads directly to Doomsday. So I'm like, okay. So what does that mean?
So it does basically sound like they're teasing Robert Downey Jr. to be in the post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
So that's basically what they're trying to tell us here.
I can already say this from what the teasers and the guy who's playing him. I'm already more excited to see this version of Galactus than the fucking Cloud we got in the 2006 one.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that. Though,
what the fuck even was that? Like Galactus shit in the
Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that, dude? That was stupid.
But from what the
Galactus is a cloud.
Yeah, this version looks way more like the Galactus I know growing up, so that's what I'm excited to see that. Also, John Malkovich is in it. What the fuck?
Not know that. I didn't even know that Paul Walter Hauser was going to be in this.
And the Silver Surfer is going to be a female.
Yeah, I have no real problem with it, but
no.
I grew up always knowing Silver Surfer was that, so it's something different, but there's gonna be people that fucking say some shit. So whatever.
I mean,
I like Julia Gardner. She's a great actress. Oh, she's so good in Ozark, so you know what? It's a great actress. So
well, if you remember in the comics, the Silver Surfer first appeared as a female.
I know, so that's like what people are saying, but for me growing up, I morely knew him as a male. So I don't know. I have no problem with it. It's interesting because people have some shit to say. But either way, for the movie itself, I think it looks good. It looks good. It definitely looks good. It's in the trailers in front of every fucking movie I see.
Yeah, same.
They must be that confident in it then.
Well, yeah,
if that's
it's Marvel.
The case.
It's Marvel. They're gonna put their trailer in front of all the big movies, of course.
I was gonna say for people that complain about all that stuff with the Silver Surfer, read the comics, folks. Read the old school comics.
And plus, I think this one is actually kind of taking place like
in the 60s, I think.
Yeah, and it's in the
futuristic 60s.
A futuristic 60s, basically. Which that's like where like the first comics take place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say like that's where like the first comics are.
Who's the director? What's he done?
Matt Shankman.
Matt Shankman. Yeah, he's the guy that did WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Oh.
He's done It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, directed episodes. He directed episodes of Fargo, directed episodes of Game of Thrones.
All right.
Filmography.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
nothing really much else.
He's pretty much directed.
He's done a lot of TV. Yeah, TV.
He's done a lot of TV. Yeah. So I think this is gonna be his first theatrical film.
Wait, this is his first feature film?
Yep.
From the looks of it, yeah.
Everything he directed. Oh wait, he's got one film. It's called Cut Bank.
Okay, I was gonna say because in my review, I want to miss fucking say something, but okay. So basically, my review was like, he's come from TV. Oh, he's done. He's done a lot of shit. Everwood.
He's done a lot of TV.
Yeah, he's done a lot of TV. Psych. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. A lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well.
But yeah, I'm really excited for Fantastic Four.
I'm not really excited, but I want to see it.
But you do want to see it, like.
But this movie, oh fuck me, man! It's gonna suck, isn't it? It's just gonna suck. Let's just go ahead and say it.
I'm fearing it's gonna suck, but the trailers honestly did not look that bad.
I'm
gonna be completely honest. I think the trailer was not that bad.
I didn't watch the newest trailer.
Who knows? I mean,
it's another Adam Sandler Netflix comedy. My brain is like, this is gonna suck. I hope it's good, but dude, it's one of those famous stories. It's 20 years too late. It's another Netflix Adam Sandler movie. Will I be watching it? You bet your fucking ass I'll be watching this movie. But
I mean, I for sure will be because Happy Gilmore is my favorite Adam Sandler comedies. So I mean.
I have not watched
that. But honestly though, I definitely am fearing this movie will absolutely suck.
I know.
But we'll see.
Be the best thing of the film.
We'll see.
She'll probably be in it for like 2 minutes, dude. There's like Travis Kelce's in this movie. There's so many cameos in this movie.
Like, Bad Bunny's in it.
Yeah, it's just there's so many fucking people.
I mean, and from the looks of it, Shooter McGavin's basically just going to be a cameo, and they spoiled that in the trailer.
I haven't seen the trailer. I saw the first trailer with him, but I didn't see the second trailer.
He's not going to be in it that much. I'm just going to let you know that right now.
Cool.
Oh, Christopher McDonald.
Yeah, the guy that played as Shooter McGavin is Christopher McDonald. So
we'll see, but my money right now is probably going to suck, but who knows? Hopefully it's better.
It's a cash grab.
It's not going to like the question is it really going to be better than the first Happy Gilmore? Absolutely not.
Hell
no.
If it is, then it's the best comedy of the year.
Yeah, but
and
like
Michael,
there's no way.
Michael, you I don't, again, this is just my opinion. When you use that word cash grab, it's one of those movies where like it's very nostalgic, but do you feel like a Netflix movie is a cash grab?
Pretty much no.
Okay, then use the word better, sir.
Because if it was in a theater, that's a different story.
Every movie wants money, guys. It's just what. Never mind. Anyways, The Home. I did see a trailer for that. Is that the horror movie? The Home. Is that a horror movie?
Yeah, with Pete Davidson.
I did see the trailer for that. That looked weird.
This is from the guy that made the Purge movies.
Yeah, this looks weird, but like I'm intrigued.
Nice.
Interesting.
I gotta check out the trailer. It looks interesting from the synopsis.
Well, don't watch the trailer. Do that. Don't watch the trailer.
I'm staying away from the trailer.
Why they spoil in the trailer?
No, I'm just saying like you read the title, you know who the cast is, and you're like, oh, this seems interesting. Don't watch the trailer. Just don't do it. Just go in blind.
Yep. And then Together.
Oh hi. No. Oh hi. Oh
Together?
Hi.
No, Together, please.
No. Oh hi. That was a good trailer.
I haven't watched the trailer for that.
Oh hi.
This is the movie looks very quirky, funny. And my friend saw it at Sundance. That's why I'm bringing it up. So.
Okay. But yeah, Together. I saw the teaser for this.
What a weird poster.
This movie, dude, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it. Trailer-wise, looks awesome. Then the lawsuit got announced, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know, man. Like that, I think that teaser was.
No, I agree. Everything about this movie looks fucking good. Like this would be my most anticipated besides Jurassic. I'm not even kidding you. Then the lawsuit came out, and I'm like, fuck me.
Like
this film might be doomed.
No. I mean, I don't think general audiences don't really know about this stuff. I truly like my friend saw the trailer. He was like, dude, that looks really good. And I was like, yeah. And I want to see it. Like this looks like a really good movie. But my like creative mindset's like, if you really did copy, if you ripped off another movie, then fuck you. You know?
What was the movie that they ripped off? I forgot.
I don't know that. I've never even heard of it. I wanted to see the movie actually. I haven't watched it. But the director came out, I think last week. He released a statement of like, I wrote this script my entire life. I got it in the WGA in 2019. He's like, I will be fighting to make sure like my story has been told right. So like, he's saying he didn't rip it off, but I don't know. Again, I think it looks really good. It looks really fucking good. But damn it, man, that I just if you totally ripped off a movie, that's just like it's like fuck you, dude. It's like you ripped off a movie. Fuck you. There's differences between having inspiration and difference between being creative in that style, but ripping a movie off is like, bro. But he said he didn't, but they're going to go to court apparently. So at this moment, I want to see the movie. I will review the movie. I'll give my fair review on it. But in the back of my head, it's going to be sitting there saying, you ripped off a movie.
Yeah, I honestly would not even be thinking about that, honestly. But yeah, that covers this batch.
There's a movie every weekend I want to see. That's a good thing to say about July. Every weekend there's something I want to see.
But
and I Know What You Did Last Summer, maybe, and Fantastic Four: First Steps. Only 3 films for me that I'm seeing in July.
Thanks. You're not even seeing Jurassic World, Ruby, are you?
Jurassic World, maybe. I know I said, I'll wait till like 4K, but from what you said off stream, and you told me in Luke, I'm like, all right, I'll consider watching it.
I mean, I'll tell you straight up, it's definitely a movie theater worthy movie, 100%.
Oh, without a doubt, though.
It definitely looks like one for sure. So, but yeah, I think that covers the release schedule for here. So,
but did you want to talk about recent trailers that you've seen?
Oh yeah, that's right. We did get a couple of new trailers. Forgot to mention that. We did get a new trailer for Weapons, which
I didn't watch it.
They didn't give away much new footage, honestly. They really didn't.
I did not watch it. I'm pulling a Sully. Even though Sully didn't even watch the full first trailer, I watched the first full trailer. That won me over and up. I'm staying away from the second trailer.
Well, I did also watch the first trailer. I took your word for it. Yeah, I did watch the first trailer, and yeah.
That's my most anticipated for August.
No for sure, dude. No question about it. After watching that trailer, I was like, yes, I'm hooked.
I did not watch the second trailer. I was like, all right, I get it. I was like, I'm good. And then people posted fucking pictures of the trailer on Twitter. I'm like, I don't want to see this, but I did. So fuck you. Thanks.
Oh yeah. But let's see. And then let's see. I forgot which one it was. Like who directed this. But there's another movie coming up that I watched the trailer for. I'm actually pretty interested. That it's one that premiered at Cannes called Splitsville, starring Nicholas Braun, Dakota Johnson, and Adria Arjona. I was like, this looks pretty funny. Honestly. So I'm not really going to give too much away.
Hopefully this will be a good film for Dakota Johnson.
I mean, I think honestly she's been getting in better projects after Madam Web. So, like with Materialist, from what I'm hearing, and then from what I've heard so far out of Splitsville, it really seems like she's getting her career back on track after Madam Web.
She's doing just fine. Her dad's fucking Don Johnson. She's got plenty of fucking money.
But again, though,
you want to go into the F1 first reactions?
Not really need to talk about much. Really, I've been hearing mostly good things.
Let's just say it got an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes here.
Don't really need to go any further than that because
let everybody know that it's good. That's probably good.
Yeah,
So you always got to remember this with Rotten Tomatoes. Someone could give it 3 out of 5, and the percentage is going to go up. So like giving it 87 doesn't mean it's an 87 out of 100 movie. It just means that it is a movie with positive reviews. Because like every review of those might be 3 out of 5s. It could be, but it's probably gonna be higher, I assume. Don't click on the fucking dude.
Don't do that, New. Don't.
All right.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
That's the one rule I do. It's the one rule. I'm fine seeing the tomato meter thing, but
the tomato meter stuff is fine, but like the reviews
people got to know that Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean it's an 87 out of 100 movie. That's just what people need to know.
Yes.
Also, is it really now called? I thought it was just called F1. Is it really called out F1 the movie?
That was stupid. Honestly,
yeah,
like what?
Am I really have to call the movie F1 the movie? Man.
Just call it F1. Like it's the same thing with Ballerina.
No,
it's literally the same thing with Ballerina.
Because for Ballerina, I put the whole title.
I saw the runtime of this. I'm like, holy shit!
It is like it's 2 hours and 35 minutes. Yeah, I'm seeing it tomorrow night in IMAX.
I mean, Mr. Entity brings up a good point. I mean, Halloween 2018 has a lot of positive reviews, but kind of plays into the point of the reviews for F1.
Yeah, it really is called F1 the movie. God damn.
I'm still just gonna call it F1. I don't need to call it F1 the movie.
But for my review, I have to put it because algorithms. A general audience might type in the whole movie, so I gotta put in F1 the movie.
Even the poster says F1 the movie.
Yeah, it says F1 the movie. God dang it!
I'm still just gonna call it F1.
No, you can call it F1. I don't care. But like for my movie review that I'm doing
just
tomorrow,
for your review's sake. You got to call it F1 the movie.
Call it F1 the movie, yes. That's stupid.
But But yeah, I don't know what day I'm going to be seeing F1. Either Thursday or Friday, I'll go see it.
Tomorrow.
But man, that runtime, I'm like,
as long as it's worth it, you know, you got to remember.
I'm sure it will be.
I mean, hopefully. I mean, from the trailers, I mean, you can just tell that the fucking racing scenes are going to be crazy great in IMAX. Ugh.
And especially the fact that they're practical race scenes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, back to trailers. Did y'all see the Strangers 2 trailer?
Yes. That looks terrible.
Really?
I think it looks terrible.
I was going to say, at least it looks like it's different. I don't know how it's going to be.
I can give it credit for that, but that doesn't make it any good.
It looks like it's trying to do something different because the first one was the fucking copy-paste bad version of the original. So I'll give it that. Is it going to suck? Probably. But for the trailer, I was like, okay.
Like if the film, like if it genuinely sucks, I can give it like slight credit that they tried something different. Like it wasn't the same movie because
I like from the trailer, it looks like it's like, oh, the town is like, who is it? So like it might be fun. Again, I did not like the first one. I
fucking hated Chapter 1. I fucking hated that movie.
It was not very good, but I will say at least the new trailer didn't make this one look like dog crap to me. I was like, okay. That trailer to me looked better than any trailer I've seen for I Know What You Did Last Summer.
You know, that's fair. That's fair, but
I thought that was going to be Luke's most anticipated film this year. Strangers Chapter 2.
Get the fuck out of my stream.
No, it's that Pony Princess movie coming out in September.
Fuck you too, Jacob.
That's what you're looking forward to.
Fuck you too, then.
Gabby's
Playhouse, yeah.
Playhouse, yeah.
Oh no, Jacob, you're looking forward to that one, aren't you?
Hell yeah! Can't wait.
Michael Anthony mentioned something here.
The new trailer for Toxic Avenger.
I did not see it.
I did. I don't know. I don't know. It in realistic version, it looks bad. But I know the history of that movie. I know the original Toxie movie is not very good.
Is Trauma behind this remake?
It is. They are. So we'll see. It don't look great though, but it has to lean into that just absurdity. And from the trailer, it looks like it doesn't give a fuck. And it's a lot of gushing CGI blood, which not a fan of. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to see it, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, like we talked about like I said, I talked about weapons, which of course we're all looking forward to. Splitsville, which I'm looking forward to. A Strangers Chapter 2, I do not give a shit. I mean, Mike even texted me about it earlier today, and he said that let me actually pull it up really quick. I'm not going to show it on camera, but I'm just going to go ahead and read it quick.
If he's in the chat, what did he think of the trailer for Toxic Avenger?
Let's see. But I was saying, Mike literally said that it sucks that it's coming out the day after his birthday, and I literally put this on the upside that literally a much better looking movie is coming out the same day, which is One Battle After Another. That looks way better. Honestly, I'm really excited for that movie. But anyways,
I want to say to Jacob, did you see the trailer for the new Darren Aronofsky film?
Caught Stealing?
Yeah.
Caught Stealing?
Yeah.
I think that looks fun.
Yeah, I mean,
I did not see the trailer for that yet. I thought I was going to get it in front of 28 Years Later, but I didn't. So
I think it looks fun.
Cool.
And I love Darren Aronofsky, so we'll see. But let's go to July physical releases this time around.
And you know what? I'll go last because I'm going to show off one thing I got. Just because you guys always ask me to show off something. I'm going to show you off one thing. Whoever is touching their mic, eat one. Ow.
Sorry, I was trying to fix it up quick.
Should we
go.
let him show the only one thing that he got?
No, I'm going last.
We're gonna wait.
I'm going last, bitch.
Okay.
You guys do this weekly. I'm special.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the physical release schedule for July.
Oh, before we get to that, Grant says he got that trailer with Phoenician Scheme.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get the trailer for that in front of Phoenician Scheme. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look here. So July 1st, we got Warfare, which I did pre-order.
Great movie.
Cannot wait to own that movie.
It's in my top 5 this year.
It's definitely my top 5 at the moment. Oh man, it was so good. Then the week after, we got the big dog. Sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah, I mean,
no, guys, Until Dawn. What are you guys talking about?
Jacob, didn't you get the 4K for Abigail?
Well, that was going to be the one thing.
Damn it, I forgot. No, what did I do?
That was going to be the one thing. You know what? Because it's already right there. Hold on.
Shit.
Luke, are you getting this Screen Factory 4K of Abigail?
On a budget, dude.
Thank you to Scream Factory for sending me the 4K version of Abigail. Plus, I got a really cool poster that I built.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Yes. So, crap. I'm sorry about that, Jacob. I feel so stupid for doing that.
Hey, it's perfect timing. It's perfect timing.
Okay, that's good.
Whoever Jacob knows from Screen Factory, please send me a copy.
But yeah, Abigail 4K. I had to give them a review. I had to send them a review of a video. I was like, you want to send me a review of the 4K? And I was like, sure.
whoever you know that sent you a free copy, let him give a copy to me and Luke.
Luke knows my famous rule. I hate having 2 movies, but I got this one from Screen Factory, so cool. Yeah. And the director of the movie even liked me doing a review of it. I was like, "Oh, thanks, Matt."
Nice.
I'll actually, I'll save that for the physical media pickups.
One copy that he could get signed by Catherine New whenever you meet her again.
No, I don't like signing shit. Not that. I don't like signing that kind of stuff. My mom was like, "Are you gonna let her sign the poster?" I was like, "Hell no."
Yeah, so we'll see.
Can I get your opinions on that steelbook of Sinners? It looks very plain. It's just Michael B. Jordan's just standing there.
I'm fine.
I'm fine with it.
I was like, I probably won't buy it, but I'll definitely buy the 4K.
Definitely buying the movie on 4K for sure. I mean, 2160 picture quality on a 4K TV. Fuck yes, dude.
And they're doing the IMAX stuff.
Yeah, IMAX enhanced shit. Fuck yeah. Getting that shit for sure.
Has some news.
Oh yeah, Shelby Oaks has finally gotten a release date for October 3rd. Yeah. Apparently doubled the budget and did some reshoots to have more gore and violence. He said
he said gore, I meant not porn. Well,
total mess up.
It's getting distributed by Neon. Nice.
I like that.
Yep.
And then let's see. Clueless is getting a 4K steelbook. Fallout's getting a 4K.
I have not seen Clueless.
Watch that. I haven't seen it in years, but
I remember just watching the TV show.
Let's see. Until Dawn getting a 4K. I'm still waiting until Netflix to watch that movie. I really don't feel like paying to rent it. I don't know, man. Amateur, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I'm honestly better off with the Blu-ray. Like
you said the movie wasn't that great.
It's not like good enough to deserve a 4K to me. Like, I don't know. I mean, cinematography wise, it's really good looking for sure, but story speaking, I don't know what the hell happened. In a Violent Nature is getting a 4K, which is interesting. Nice steelbook right there.
Have you ever?
I
seen
enjoyed
this?
that. I enjoyed that movie.
Have you ever seen The Little Things Here? Another Rami Malek film that he's in.
I mean, it's definitely a very much so carbon copy of Seven. Like it's basically Seven, but if basically you had Denzel Washington and Rami Malek basically playing the Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman roles, and you had
that came out during like COVID era.
2021.
Yep, that's right. Anyways,
it was on HBO Max. Yeah, I remember.
That was like when that was like the start of like the dual like that was one of the films that started like the dual release like in theaters and HBO Max same day.
Yeah, that's how I saw Judas and the Black Messiah on HBO Max.
Yeah, that was a really good movie. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, Fury's getting a 4K steelbook. Okay. Not know about that one. Yeah, really good one. Wallace and Gromit: The Complete Collection. Those are just the shorts. I already have the Blu-ray. I don't really need that.
The Surfer with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, that was an acid trip. Quite literally. Like I think that's the Nicolas Cage movie that literally defines the words acid trip. That's literally what The Surfer is. Anyways, let's continue. July 22nd. This is going to be interesting. I actually did pre-order the 4K. I think it was the 4K. I actually pre-ordered the 4K for Cobra from Arrow Video. Cobra's a fun movie. Jacob, have you seen Cobra?
I have not. My dad has though.
It's actually got kind of like a slasher element in that one, which for an 80s action movie with Stallone is actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Small Soldiers getting a 4K steelbook.
I'll definitely get that.
I want that.
That's crazy.
I love Small Soldiers.
No, I do too. I just can't believe he's getting a 4K.
Hopefully the picture quality is good on that because I didn't buy the Blu-ray because I heard the Blu-ray picture quality was pretty bad.
Let's see. Final Destination Bloodlines. I'm contemplating on either if I get the 4K or the steelbook. Honestly, I don't know.
On 4K.
I gotta buy the whole series, but I'll definitely buy that one in 4K.
You don't own any of the Final Destination movies?
I don't own them. I don't.
Really?
I own the fourth one, and it's not. I don't even have it in my collection. It's like in a box somewhere. I was like, I don't even want you part of my collection.
So it's not even in the collection, but you own the worst one.
I do own the worst. It was literally in 2009. It was literally when I first bought like a TV. We bought Avatar, X-Men Origins Wolverine, Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alice in Wonderland.
There was a few things, but like that was one of those movies where like a month after I bought it, because I was like, we want to test the Blu-ray, but like, yeah, but I gotta buy all of them one day.
The
I will.
Steelbook looks pretty cool.
I mean, it is the film's teaser poster, which I love that poster.
Yeah, I'll probably just buy the regular 4K. Ugh.
I mean, I definitely do want to own it. Mike's in the chat says, "Who the fuck invited Jacob to this?"
That's rude.
This guy did.
How rude are you, Mike?
That's rude.
Because
said you called me back at Mike. You said you called me back in about 15 minutes, and then an hour. You never called me back. What the fuck, dude?
The fuck?
The fuck? Yeah. Continue.
You got called out on live. That's crazy. Couldn't be me.
Called you out, bro.
couldn't be me.
It's because Jacob is special. That's why he's here.
Shut up.
Shut up, man. Mike, I'm kidding with you, bro. By the way, I'm kidding. I'm joking with
you. Yeah, I'll just probably buy the regular 4K. Probably.
Is that a steelbook for Last Voyage of the Demeter?
Yeah.
That looks like a steelbook.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, because I have because honestly,
it's a Amazon steelbook.
It's kind of cool, but I have the better looking artwork right here on a freaking slipcover that I got from Shout Factory. I honestly like this cover a lot more.
Pretty cool.
So
It's a nice steelbook though.
It's a cool steelbook, but prefer the slipcover version I got right now.
Got Serenity steelbook, which I heard Serenity is like a film, like a sequel to Firefly, that TV show.
It is. I have not watched Firefly yet. I need to. I've been really wanting to see Serenity, but I need to watch Firefly before I watch that. So, and I literally have no fucking excuse for that. I own Firefly. I still haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
What about you, Jacob? Have you seen Firefly?
I have. I'm laughing at something else. I'll tell y'all after the stream.
Okay.
Just remember Firefly.
Mike,
just remember that.
Mike
was like, oh shit, my bad. I was in the shower, and then my friend invited me to a PlayStation party.
Damn you!
What a loser!
Damn you! Anyways, let's continue.
July 29th.
Got some pretty interesting ones coming to 4K. I mean, you got Jade, the Golden Child, Billy Madison, Ace Ventura. Oh yeah, Thunderbolts. Just realized, I just saw that Thunderbolts. That was quick.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, like that was quick for Thunderbolts.
Mike is like, could I maybe get an invite?
So hold on one second.
The Golden Child I have not seen. It's on my watch list, but this is coming out from Vinegar Syndrome.
I thought that was something that Kino was doing.
No, Vinegar Syndrome is releasing it, but I have the Paramount Presents Blu-ray, so I might get this one.
Yeah.
And it has features on it, which the Paramount one didn't have it. So
yeah,
it had like little features. Ace Ventura, I don't know if I'll get on 4K because it's still missing that dolphin scene.
I have the
other releases.
I have the double feature Blu-ray that has both the first Ace Ventura and also When Nature Calls. Yeah,
Billy Madison I'll pick up on 4K.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite Adam Sandler film.
Yeah, it's a good one, but it's not, honestly, it's definitely not my personal favorite Adam Sandler movie.
We got a Nobody 4K steelbook.
Yeah, Nobody getting a 4K steelbook just in time for the sequel.
Phoenician Scheme is coming out.
Huh. That was a quietly announced one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, so for 4K, let's go to Blu-ray.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this one.
Come on.
It don't want to work for you.
I know. Blu-ray.com is over.
What are we doing here? What are you doing?
Here you go.
Okay, yeah, and yeah, speaking of other A24 shop stuff, Death of a Unicorn. Yep, got that one. I did buy
Definitely
that one as well.
Pick that up.
Let's take a look and see what else is we got down here.
A lot of anime. I think Jared would like.
Legend of Ochi getting a physical release.
I'll definitely watch that.
I mean, I'm not saying this as like a way to brag, but like when I say, it was just cool to see that I got a like on Letterboxd from the director of the movie when I reviewed Legend of Ochi. That was just awesome, honestly. Hell of a Summer. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Not great, but it was fun. Anyways, yeah, there's nothing really too much else. Shadow, yeah, who the fuck cares about Shadow Force? No one's heard of it. Yeah, no one's heard of it. Anyways, hold on 1 second here. He's here. What's up, dude?
Hey, Mike here.
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
What's up? You look so bewildered right now.
I'm just tired, man. I don't know.
Why would you join?
Anyways, yeah, nothing too much else crazy for this week, for that certain week.
Fallout.
Wire.
Yep. Oh, Grave of the Fireflies. I didn't realize that at the 4K section.
Lois and
Heard
Clark.
that's a really sad movie.
Lois and Clark is coming out, the complete series on 4K.
That's interesting.
That's a show that's on my watch list.
I think I've seen clips of that when I was in school, actually. Like it was definitely during like history class.
Have you guys seen Lois and Clark? Jacob or Mike?
I've never even heard of
Nope.
it.
Superman show from the 90s before.
Oh, wait, different one. My bad.
Yeah, I never.
My bad. I was thinking of something else.
Dean Cain is Superman.
Yeah, that's
my lady friends met him.
Nice. Anyways, let's continue.
Nothing on
We
July
did talk.
11th.
We already talked about the Surfer. Mike, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I really do want you to check out the Surfer.
You do want me to watch it, okay?
I do want you to check that out, man. Like that
Okay.
that movie is the definition of an acid trip.
Why? You
That's
think
what
Mike?
you wanna
You think
check
Mike
out.
does acid? Wow!
What the fuck?
What is
Wow.
That's
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Why are you
Wow.
saying wow? You're the one that did it.
Wow. Okay,
There you
moving
go.
on.
Do acid, kids.
No.
Now, there you go. Ghoulies 3.
Nah, I want to watch.
No.
I want to watch that porno right there, whatever that's called. That's what I want to watch.
Oh fucking hell.
What site
one?
are you on?
Blu-ray.com.
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 Yep.
All the porn.
What about that film, Luke? Arcade. That's a Moonbeam film.
I don't even think I've even heard of that one.
I have it.
Yeah, Full Moon.
Yep. It's definitely a low budget 90s full moon movie.
Because you said you watched a little like Moonbeam, Full Moon.
I have. But
movies.
I can definitely acknowledge that they're definitely low budget, so
Puppet Master.
I mean there's plenty of other movies.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we talked about Final
here we go.
Destination,
July-
Fight or Flight.
Definitely will check that out.
See, Ash, don't care. That movie.
In my opinion, because you talked about this earlier, I'm not gonna lie. Just from my opinion, I like the Blu-ray cover of Final Destination more than the other stuff. In my opinion,
That's honestly fair.
I like that cover more.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
watch
honestly fair.
Firefly? Did you watch Firefly, Jacob?
I did.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What'd you think?
It was an enjoyable one-time watch. Oh, Walking with Dinosaurs? Hell yeah, that's what I'm buying right there.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
To go with his
But,
Also,
But-
Ash is just now coming out on Blu-ray. That's crazy.
I honestly don't care to buy that movie. That movie was boring.
It was weird.
I never even heard of it.
It was weird.
It's well acted and it's beautifully made, but god damn, what a snooze fest!
$10 for it on digital, so I'm fine.
I only paid like about $4 to rent that, and I'm glad.
Well, good for you.
You're a
I
better human than Mike because you spent $6 less.
Anyways,
Fuck you, man. No, I'm just kidding.
fuck you. Fuck you too.
Well, he's on the budget.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on a budget. Buys every movie.
Fuck off, Jacob.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I'm on a budget too because I ain't got a job now. So.
Ooh, after the stream, I
Ooh.
gotta ask you a question about that then.
Yep.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, nothing much else right here.
Yeah.
Little Buddha on 4K. What the fuck is that?
I don't know what the hell that is.
I want little booties. I'm just kidding.
I want a
What the
little
fuck?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, nothing really much else here.
Cobra.
So yeah, for July,
I actually did pre-order Cobra.
all of us buying Sinners on 4K. That's what we've learned so
Yep.
far.
Yep, for sure.
Mhm. Sinners. Yep.
I'll buy that and Thunderbolt.
I
from
like that
Funimation.
cover.
D-
I like that cover for the Blu-ray of Thunderbolts.
Mm,
I don't like any of the covers.
honestly, yeah, none of the
like any
covers
of
are really
them.
all that great.
I don't like any of them.
They're okay.
I honestly like the 4K cover for Brave New World better than the Blu-ray because the Blu-ray cover for that is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, that one I do agree with. None of them looked good though, and the same thing with this one, kind of.
But I'm saying just with like if you compare the 4K cover to the Blu-ray cover of Brave New World is what I'm trying to get at. Like if you compared those two, the 4K cover looks way better.
Yeah,
So-
still not good though.
Yeah, still not good, but loads better. But
Ignition scheme already in the 4K then? Damn.
Yep.
that was
Literally
dude, that was like so quietly announced. Like I haven't even heard anything about it yet.
No, that's crazy.
Huh.
No, the only ones that I really wanted to buy are Thunderbolts, Final Destination, and Sinners.
Literally
And then
facts.
the stuff that came out today. So
Well, at least
I
a
was
couple of them.
I was like,
Yeah.
Mike, Luke already scheduled a Sinners watch along for
To
September.
September.
yep, I scheduled it with him.
So yeah,
September.
he gave, well,
Boys, what are you
yeah,
doing?
Mike gave me the idea. So
Oh, now he's blaming you, Mike. All right, Mike, I'm blaming you
Yeah.
now.
okay,
boy.
I said
September.
just so then we can make sure that everyone has the Blu-ray by then, and it's closer to October. So
Put it on a list. Don't fucking. Never mind. That's an after stream
Man.
conversation.
me. But yeah, I think
Man.
that kind of covers it all right here.
Yeah. Nothing.
So, Nothing really much else.
Nothing really much else.
Just a lot of other weird shit that no one even cares about. So,
Hey,
Yeah.
someone out there in the world cares about something.
Nobody
But,
cares
like, with
about
the-
dirty work.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll buy it. But anyways, but let's get to the last one. Recent physical media buys. So Jacob already showed it off because we were talking about it a little bit.
Thank you, Screen Factory.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was what it was.
he got that shit early.
Even though
Wow.
Screen Factory, I'll be honest with you, the 4K, you could just watch the Blu-ray. It kind of looks the same, but it's still got cool colors.
All
I
right.
was gonna say it, but I don't want it.
Yeah. Just don't bother.
Yeah.
No, I want to know. Say it, bitch.
He got it early because he's special.
Special.
I'm not special. You can fucking do it early too.
Yeah. It is what it is. But Michael, you got anything?
3 things.
Oh, thank God. Not like last time.
Yeah, like last time he had like 50 things in like
Dude,
one
he
bag.
had a bag full of fucking Jesus movies. I was like, dude.
From
You
my,
bet-
from my
Is it 3 things for real? 3. I
Yes,
want a number.
yes.
Just 3. Okay.
good.
3.
3 bags. 3 bags.
Dude, I will leave, I will
Yeah,
leave right now.
Jacob, yeah, he's not kidding. I have 3 bags.
I will leave. I'm not.
No.
I will go watch Supernatural more.
Oh, hell no. I feel like that's more entertaining than watching Supernatural. God damn.
Hey, I like Supernatural. I like Supernatural.
I agree.
Anyways, Michael, go ahead.
All right. I got the Criterion release of The Wiz, which is great. I actually rewatched this film because it came on Turner Classic Movies last week, and I still enjoy the film. It's a classic.
Also, want to say really quick, thank you, Michael, for sending me this.
I sent it to Luca as well.
Thank you for sending me that.
I'd like to know your thoughts on the film when you watch it.
Whenever I get a chance to, Mike.
No, I'm just kidding.
Mike. What did I ever do to you?
I'm kidding.
But it has good features on it, though.
All right.
And like how the way that the booklet was done.
What the fuck?
What the?
Pretty cool.
The fuck?
The fuck?
Book. So, yeah. And then I had to pick this up because of the new documentary, Jaws 50th anniversary. Because
yes, sir.
Of the documentary, the Jaws F50. And what's cool about it is the documentary is on its own disc.
Why?
What?
No.
You're laughing, boy.
There you go.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, it's my.
So yeah, I had to get it because of the Jaws F50 documentary. And then I got this one that came in today, Point Blank, with Lee Marvin.
Nice.
Watched this on Turner Classic Movies this past Saturday, and very good movie. Like the story to it, where Lee Marvin plays this guy named Walker, who was a part of this heist, and these guys leave him for almost dead, and they steal $93,000 from him, and he just goes and tracks down those heist guys that almost left him for dead. Good movie.
Looks interesting.
Good movie.
It's a good movie.
Good movie.
I haven't seen Goodfellas, but I've seen this movie.
It's going to be a weekly thing at this point.
Good movie from the late 60s.
Hey, you finally watched Top Gun, though.
Yeah.
Hey, I can give you credit. All right.
I watched that over Pulp Fiction.
No.
No.
All right, that was three things. That was three things. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Oh, no, I actually have
wait, there's more.
No.
Just kidding.
No.
But wait, there's more. No.
There's more.
Well,
All
there's
right.
there's some that are coming for next week that'll show up next week. So.
I won't be here next week. Got it.
Okay.
Let's invite you
all right.
next week. I'll be having 10 things to show off.
Wait, next week's July 1st, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I will.
No, it's
not
July
be here.
69th.
Oh, fuck you, man. No, I won't. I won't be here. I'll be probably seeing Jurassic World Rebirth again.
Did you see it already?
Yeah, that was the secret screening on Monday.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about it off screen.
Yeah, but Mike, you got anything that you want to show or no?
Man, I ain't got shit.
Shit.
I could show more, but I'm not because.
I love the way he did that.
No. I don't want to. You're lucky I gave you fucking Abigail because I had to post about that shit.
Yeah, but anyways, I'll show these off. So from the A24 shop, got A Different Man. Really, really good movie.
It's pretty good. It's all right.
And then picked all these up today. So I did buy Snow White. Mike, I know what you're about to say. Yep. I knew that reaction was coming.
I'll do it for you.
I'm gonna be sending.
It really is not that bad.
In the mail.
Okay. Let's move on to a better one right here. How about the monkey?
Minecraft better. Minecraft better.
Okay, Jacob, come on now.
Wait, you didn't like the monkey?
It was.
Yes, it's okay. Ziz.
Okay, here we go. Here's Jacob's favorite movie.
You spent full price on that. Fuck that. Fuck that. You're on a budget and you fucking spent $30 on goddamn 4K Minecraft.
Hell yeah.
I mean, fuck it, might as well, honestly.
Man said, I won't eat breakfast. I'd rather fucking watch Minecraft.
I burned that.
Wow, so it's like basically half and half, basically, right now. Minecraft haters on this side. But this one I actually wanted to point out for a second, because this was actually pretty awesome right here. Bought Novocaine on 4K, and I'm gonna show you guys this really quick. So this was posted on so my post was actually made it on someone's Instagram, and guess whose it was?
Jack Quaid's.
Jack Quaid. He posted on his story, and I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
It's the best feeling.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah.
Good for him for posting that.
Yeah, so thank you, Mr. Jack Quaid, if you're watching. Which I don't think you are, but anyways. But yeah, that'll do it. That is episode 21.
Snow White in the mail.
Bro, stop. Just stop.
I know.
I think someone's making a fake email and just typing it up as Jack Quaid and then commenting. He's like, "Hey, thanks for the shout out, guys."
Can you imagine?
Yeah. What the fuck? But no, it was legit. It was legit.
Yep.
So
Jack Quaid fan account, legit.
But anyways,
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
I focus on his dad. I focus on his dad. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck? But anyways,
yeah, Michael, check out Reservoir Dogs. What the fuck?
The fuck?
Okay. Also, we need to talk because I brought this up last week. We need to make a fucking bit on this show where it's Michael's homework, where we make him watch a movie, and he comes back the next week and talks about it.
That is not going to happen.
This week.
Oh, we're gonna
Pulp
make it happen.
Fiction. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. This week, Pulp Fiction.
And then next week, Reservoir Dogs.
Guys.
And then the next week,
Goodfellas.
Shawshank Redemption.
How about
Goodfellas,
No.
Shawshank Redemption.
How about no?
Why
How about
what?
Yes.
I feel like okay. Hold on. Are we making you not want to watch these movies?
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will drop it just so you can watch those movies.
Okay, let's just drop it then.
I don't know. This motherfucker brought up Top Gun and he still watched it, so I don't know.
No, we can still give you shit. I'm still gonna give you shit.
Yeah,
But
we still will.
I'm not gonna be like, have you seen it yet? I'm just gonna be like, oh, you haven't seen it. I'm just gonna assume you haven't seen it. No matter what the movie is from now on, you haven't seen it.
I'm not gonna stop.
Of course you won't.
I don't own that person. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, but it is what it is. So
Well,
we'll just go ahead and
Oh, Restless, and you all know I'm picky with movies, though. But
I'm walking here.
I'm
I try to
walking
watch
here.
some of the best films in the world.
But you haven't but to be completely fair, you haven't watched like some of like the legit classics. Like Pulp Fiction. But
Yeah.
there you
You
go.
can't be picky until you know what it is, man. You ain't
Exactly.
even seen a single Tarantino movie.
And I literally try to say this all the time. Don't judge a book by its cover. Just watch it and then you can judge it.
Except for Pinky Girl's
thank you,
fucking
Noah.
Yep.
what's that Princess Pony Kristen Wiig movie coming out, whatever that is.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gonna watch that in theaters day one.
You can judge that movie by its cover.
yeah, but I think that one's the exception. Like
No,
I think that one's the
Michael's gonna go
exception.
see that. Michael's gonna go see that opening night at the theater.
No, literally, he'll do a whole review, and I'll be like, "Bitch,
Which
you
one?
watch
Yep.
that."
Which one?
No, I'm not giving you a title. Figure it out.
Figure it out yourself.
Bright
We
Bright
Hurry up and end it. I gotta
Rebel
pee.
Wilson.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and call it right here. So thank you, gentlemen, for joining. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
I can't talk. I gotta poo.